Good day. Welcome to another lesson on how to develop a business plan. The focus today is on developing a marketing plan or marketing strategy. What is the marketing plan, or what is the objective of the marketing plan or marketing strategy? The main thing with the marketing plan is to make sure that you get your customers are satisfied with what you are selling them, and you get repeat customers, and it allows you to grow. So in terms of the strategies that you use, it's very important to make sure that you have a proper marketing strategy in place. You know how to approach your customers and the message that you want to deliver to your customer. So when you're developing your marketing plan, you must have your marketing approach that speaks to your vision, mission, and your goals that you want to achieve. So you develop a plan based on your operations. How are you going to achieve the goals that you want to achieve? How are you going to make sure that you get the customers that you want? How are you going to make sure that you retain those customers and you continually grow your business? So that's the role of your marketing strategy. The marketing plan or strategy is basically driven by what they call the 4 P's. 1 is on the product, 2 is on the price, 3 is on the place, 4 is on promotion. So what we're going to look at now is in terms of, first is the product. So how do you communicate your product message? First, you need to provide or manufacture goods and services that are required by your customer. That's the first thing. Before your marketing strategy can work, there must be demand for your product and services. So in terms of the product, design the product and services that are required by the market. That's 1. And then package your product and services in a way that the market will be able to buy. You can have a wonderful product, but if it's not packaged properly, then that package or that product, the market might not be interested in buying. So you need to make sure that the product and services that you supply are the ones that are in demand. They are required by your customers. Then you can develop a market message around those products and services so that customers are aware of the product that you are supplying, or product or services that you supply. So you must make noise about the product and services that you're providing, so the people are aware of those products, about those features, about the value proposition of those products and services that you're delivering. So that's the first thing when it comes to marketing, when developing a marketing strategy. The strategy is provide the goods and services that are required by the market. Develop the message around those products and services so that you can communicate their importance, their value to the customers. So your strategy must communicate why should the customer buy your product. Why is it important for the customer to buy your product? That's the first thing that you need to focus on when you're developing your marketing strategy. It must talk to customers about your product. Customers should be aware of your product, know what your product and its benefit and all that, and make sure that it's clear in terms of the value proposition that your product and services are providing to your customer. The second one that you need to look at when you're developing your marketing strategy is the pricing. Sometimes we want to sell the best product at the cheapest price, which sometimes is not possible. So you need to decide, are you supplying cheap product? Are you supplying market-related product in terms of price, or are you providing premium product? And you must price them accordingly. So the market reacts differently. Some markets want, in terms of when it comes to price, they want cheap products, and some they just want fair price, and sometimes they want premium price. They're willing to pay premium price, but obviously it's driven by the product that you supply. So pricing is also very, very important. Your pricing entry point, it needs to be clear. It needs to be something that you apply your mind to say, I'm targeting this market segment. The economic dynamics are, you understand them. You know the pricing that you'll be able to pitch to that market. Because some markets, if you are targeting the low-end markets, most of the time, they want a cheaper price or affordable. But when it comes to clothes, they might want the high end. So when it comes to food and consumables, everyday stuff, they want things that are affordable, but they might as well. Sometimes when it comes to clothing or cars or housing and stuff, they want premium brands. So you must understand your market. It's not only driven by how much they earn, but it's the type of product and services that you provide, so that you know your entry point in terms of the price. Sometimes, even with services, some they just want a business plan that they can submit it to a financial institution, and some they want a quality business plan that they're going to use to grow their businesses. So those are two different markets. The one that require a business plan to use to grow their business, they will be willing to pay a premium for it. And the ones that they want the business plan for compliance, they'll want to pay an affordable price. It's also, because I'm an accountant, I know, in terms of finance, most small businesses, they want to do the financials for compliance. And some businesses that have vision and mission they want to grow, they do financials to monitor the performance of the business. Those two markets are totally different in terms of the pricing. The one will want things that they will meet the SARS requirement. As long as they balance, then they are happy. Even the price, it will be the one to balance those books. But for the ones that are actually preparing the financials as a part of their business strategy, they will be willing to pay a premium price. So when you're marketing your product, you need to know your price points. Which market are you marketing to? Which strategies are you going to develop? Are you marketing to your premium price point or your low price point? And when I meet most entrepreneurs, they always want to provide premium products. Which, yes, you can, but there's also market for the low end. As long as you know your market. Some people, they just want their cheap products. That's it. They're not interested in the premium. They just want their cheap product. As long as you can provide those products and services at an affordable price for them, that's all that they want. And there are certain markets that they're looking for premium products. They're willing to pay the premium price. So just be careful. Not only the premium market is the market. There is a low end, which if you focus on it, you must produce or you must supply your product, and you can make the same amount of money in terms of even profitability with the one who's providing the premium market. Because one can charge, let's say maybe it's a business plan, can charge 50,000, but you're going to do a few of those. And the one who's charging 5,000 can do 100 of those. So ultimately, the one who's charging 1,000 can make more money than the one who's charging 50,000. But in terms of the quality of the product, they're servicing the two different markets. So your pricing becomes important even in terms of the strategy, how you approach the market. The advertising. Obviously, if you are marketing a product which is high-end, obviously your marketing message must be high-end. If you're providing a low-end product, even your marketing must make sure that it reaches as many people as possible. But the high-end, it must be customized, it must be well-designed, it must communicate the message in terms of which it talks to the price that you are charging. So pricing, it becomes very, very important in your marketing, and make sure that when you're developing your strategy, look at the pricing, look at the market that you're providing, and develop the relevant marketing strategy. The third P is on promotion. And now it talks to how often do you promote your business or your product and services? How often do you hand out flyers? How often do you give specials? How often do you put billboards? How often do you advertise? How often do you get out of the office and go sell the product? That must be strategic. There can be certain times where it is relevant for your product, for you to be out there, promote your product, create market engagement. And different products, obviously, they get different times. You might find there's certain products that are bought month end, a certain product that are bought mid mid-month. So you need to make sure that you know when to do your promotions. Generally, the premium product, when people they've earned their bonuses, maybe government year end, financial year end, or year end, around your November, December, that's when you can go out there, promote your premium brand. Not necessarily that, but this is just an example to say there are certain times when you can promote your product and services. And if you are focused on affordable, maybe basic consumer products, sometimes you need to market it at the relevant time during maybe when the SASSA is paying, or towards the end of the month, or after month end and all that, so that people can know that they can buy certain product where for cheap. So in terms of promotion, develop your promotion strategy according to the product and the pricing and the market that you're targeting, and identify your market segment. Where will you find your customers? Where are you supposed to sell? So that you don't do promotion everywhere. You need to do promotions directly to your relevant market segment. You target your market segment, you design your promotion strategy based on that market, and then you deliver it accordingly. That's the importance of promotions. Promotions are not just handing out flyers or advertising or giving specials. You need to be strategic about it. Make sure you identify the market segment that you are offering certain discount, or when to promote your business. So it's a strategic call that you need to make when you're developing your marketing strategy. Know when to do it and how you're gonna do it. The last section on the marketing, or the last P, is place. Where are you gonna sell your product? Are you gonna be closer to your customers? Will customers come to you? Will you go to your customers in terms of delivery? You're gonna deliver to your customers? Is the place where your customers will access your product, which is one of the most important things, because it's gonna influence your marketing message to say, come at certain address to buy whatever, or we deliver, or get it online, then you come and collect. Whichever message that you want to send when it comes to the place, it's the last one that you need to consider. Not necessarily the least important, but it's just the last P that you need to look at to say, how will customers get your product? Will they come to your place? Will you go to their place? Will they get it online and delivered? Or when will it be delivered? Where will you be based? Are you going to set up a factory shop, or where they can display shop, where they can go and view the products that you're selling, or you're going to set up your shop online? So those are the things that you need to decide in terms of your strategy, how you're going to approach the market. When you develop your marketing strategy, you need to take that into account to say, where will your business be based in terms of access to customers? Will it be online? Will it be physically where customers come? Will you deliver to the customers? So there are certain things. We're going to have a display store. So you need to think about that and develop a strategy around that to say, this is how you're going to place your product or your services in the market. So that's the marketing strategy in general, how you approach it. Approach it with those 4 P's. Which one is the product? Look at how you design the product, how you're going to sell it, the features, the benefits of that product. 2 is the pricing of the product. How are you going to price it? Is it a low price product, or is it a premium product, or is something in the middle, market related? And 3, how are you going to promote your product and services, or your organization? How are you going to get people to know about your company? That's one of the strategies that you need to decide. And then the last one is where you're going to put your shop or your business, where and how the customers are going to access it. Is it online? Is it physical? Or is it a hybrid? So those are the things that you need to look at when you're doing your marketing. And I hope you have enjoyed the lesson, and you'll be able to implement this in your business plan. When you're drafting your business plan, you'll take this into consideration. Next is the video on marketing We're going to look at our 3 case study movies that we'll be using throughout this series of how to develop a business plan. They'll show you how McDonald's do their marketing, how AUI do their marketing, and how the Auckland A's do their marketing. Enjoy the video and complete the assignment by updating your business plan after you've watched these case study videos.
Marketing plan. A marketing plan consists of the activities to generate more revenue in future, a plan to build the brand of the organization. The marketing plan should put an organization on a better foot in the customer's mind.
McDonald's has arches as an iconic market symbol. It is easily recognized and people can associate the arches with the product and the services expected from McDonald's. They ran newspaper and TV adverts. McDonald's has a large enough budget to run a TV and newspaper campaign. They used to use Ronald McDonald's, the McDonald's mascot, and the kiddies parties to promote the stores.
Customer marketing was not important to AUI. To increase its revenue, it focused on working hard to identify as many potential contracts that it can bid for. As AUI's contract size increased, its profile and technical competency also increased. This enabled them to surface bigger contracts, and this increased their revenue. In certain businesses like tendering, experience is a good marketing tool. Initially, you may have to take small and unprofitable businesses to build your name. To potential employees, Ephraim marketed and branded the company as a place that will make them rich. AUI built relationships and a good name with major suppliers. Winning is the best marketing strategy for a sports team. Everyone wants to associate with a winning team. Fans, players, and sponsors. They recruited big name players like Justice and their pictures around the stadium. In sports, word of mouth is the best marketing strategy. Delivering good performance and atmosphere at the stadium is generally the best and cheapest marketing strategy. Complete the assignment. Compare how the topic is addressed in the 3 movies and rank them according to your preference on how the characters and the organizations dealt with the topic and motivate your ranking, 1 being the best and 3 the worst. Analyze this topic and its applicability to your situation and industry. Write up your analysis to meet the requirement of the industry you're operating in. Update the relevant section in your business plan.